Good morning, friends. Country's walking, crunchy frog. It's the country frog this morning. Doing my usual walk. And, pardon me, I'm sucking on a large vitamin C lozenge because I'm healthy and I don't want to get scurvy. Hopefully we'll run across some characters or at least a dog maybe this morning, but nevertheless, I wanted to, I tried making a walking video yesterday, but my phone couldn't do it. It said it ran out of memory, which I thought was really odd, because every time I make a video and upload it, I then delete it off my phone. What I didn't realize was that it was putting all those old videos that I was deleting into some kind of a 30-day folder of some kind on my phone, and it was still taking up memory. So yesterday when I found this out, I went and found that folder, and I had to delete a whole bunch of old videos. And I was just surprised that my phone could hold that many videos. It was over 270 gigabytes, 270 gigabytes worth of videos that I deleted. So now I'm working with a clean slate so I can have more freedom. And I also think I'm going to have more freedom on YouTube now too, because yesterday I was uploading some songs from my SoundCloud account onto a playlist on my YouTube page, and I came across a little warning that said, "You have reached your upload limit for one day." I thought, huh. So I counted them, and I put out 14 videos that day. So I guess my limit was 14 videos. But that's going to change because I also found out that I could get a verified account, and then they would up my. They didn't say how much they'd upload it by, or they upgrade it by, but I would no longer have that limit in place. So I went ahead and did that. I had them scan my face. Using my own camera to scan my face. I felt a little bit violated, but I was willing to sacrifice and do it for my channel. But anyway, I've got my Minecraft Pocket Edition series that I've put it on pause for now. I'm waiting for people to start watching it, because it takes up so much of my time to grind away on the Minecraft Pocket Edition. And it seems sort of silly to keep doing that if nobody's watching it. So until people start watching it, it starts getting some views, I'm gonna leave that on pause. Oh, good, a fellow walker. Another person who's going to hear me talking to myself and think, oh great, a lunatic's behind me. Anyway, so I started a Fallout Shelter series, because I think Fallout Shelter is kind of a relaxing little game that you can kind of watch in the background, and it's full of nice little ambient sounds. So I'm doing that. I'm in the process of transferring a lot of the music that I've written over the years that I put on SoundCloud, transferring that over to YouTube. There'll be a playlist set aside for it. If anybody wants to listen to music, you can go to the playlist and just start on the first song, and that way it just plays them back to back automatically. And you can have that nice experimental, minimalist kind of techno music in the background. Anyway, so those are the things I've been doing. I'm going to continue putting out Clash of Clans stuff, just because it's a fun little game. A lot of the stuff that I put on my channel, I put on there and sort of geared towards myself. Like, what do I like seeing, you know? Also, the BTD6 advanced challenges, I've started putting those out along with the standard challenge, just simply because that guy Ethan Reed, who usually does it, I noticed that over the last couple of weeks he's been very inconsistent. You know, he used to always put it out at 2 o'clock in the morning every day, but he's been slacking and not doing it, so screw him. I'm just kidding. I like Ethan Reed, but I'll go ahead and, you know, I'll go ahead and pick the ball up. So that's why the last two nights I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning to solve the advanced challenge. Maybe people will discover my channel if they need the solution to these puzzles and come watch my videos, which would be perfectly fine with me, because solving these challenges is pretty easy. And I was holding off before because I thought, well, Ethan Reed already does this, you know, but he's kind of slacking off, so it's time for some new blood to come in and roll up their sleeves and get some monkeys to pop some balloons. And who better than Crunchy Frog to pull this off? But anyway, what else? Oh yeah, yesterday was the trade deadline in the NHL, and my Dallas Stars made the biggest deal, and they made news all across the NHL by acquiring the best free agent out there, Mikko Rantanen. The guy's a superstar, and this move reminds me very much of the move they made back in 1998 to get Brett Hull, who was a superstar, and they added him to their team, and the next year they won the Stanley Cup. So while I'm not totally expecting them to win the Stanley Cup this year, I think that by the time Rantanen gets used to playing with the rest of the team, I think it's a very real possibility that the Dallas Stars will be Stanley Cup champions at the very latest by next year. So this is all very good for somebody who likes the Dallas Stars. Old Mikko Rantanen. And he wanted to come to the Stars because why not? Stars are the best hockey team. He knows it. Everybody knows it. First of all, you get to come and move your house and your family to Texas. Texas, best place on earth. So, of course, you might not think that Texas was the greatest place on earth if you just watched the President Trump's speech the other evening and saw Al Green, representative of Texas, getting his butt removed from the building because he was waving his stick like Grandpa Simpson, yelling at the clouds. But anyway, I choose to ignore. He doesn't represent my district, so I choose to ignore the fact that he's from Texas. Besides, wasn't Al Green like a singer, like back in the day? Not this Al Green, but obviously this Al Green looks more like he reminds me of the caveman from those old Geico commercials. Anyway, running out of stuff to gab about right now, but I'm keeping the camera rolling because I'm thinking, or I'm hoping that we come across a dog. Yesterday, when I was going around and my battery was running out and I couldn't make a video, along comes an African-American man with bright purple hair speaking loudly to himself on the other side of the street. And I thought, why, phone? Why do you do this to me? Why do you run out of battery? Here's the perfect guy to film. You never know when you're going to run across some crazy person who's talking to himself real loudly. Kind of like I'm doing right now, although I'm not speaking loudly and I'm not really speaking to myself. Technically, I'm speaking as a narrative for a video I'm filming. So, I like to tell myself that so I don't feel quite as crazy. But honestly, I just still feel pretty crazy because I'm making a video for almost nobody to see. Well, hopefully we can run across a pupper pup. Now, this house on the end of the street here, how do you like that blue for the trim? I'm thinking that's a little bit off. Not everybody has great sense of color though, and what goes. And maybe they're feeling just a little bit festive when they chose that color. But whatever. I know you can't smell it because this is a video and we don't have smell-o-vision yet. But I definitely smell the aroma of a fire. It smells like something is burning not far away. Maybe somebody's chimbley. As my friend used to call it, a chimbley. Maybe somebody's chimney is going. They're burning some wood. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not seeing any dogs approaching. Oh, wait a second. There's a little old fella up here. Oh, it's a little old man. He doesn't have a dog. He's just a little old guy I see walking once in a while. He always wears a hat and shorts and dark socks pulled up. He is one of the characters of the neighborhood, let's just say. But he waves at everybody. He's very friendly. Here we see the gray-breasted Giza in his natural habitat. Good morning. He's very curious. He was turning around trying to look at my screen, see what I was filming. Maybe next time he'll dress a little nicer before he goes out for his walk. Yes, you gotta know in this day and age, when you see somebody walking down the street with their phone up the way I'm holding my phone, that there's some filming going on. I should wear a t-shirt that says, "Smile, you're on camera." Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get a t-shirt like that. That way nobody will be caught off guard. Well, I predict that fairly soon we're gonna start seeing big piles of stuff beside people's yards, because the notice went out last week for the bulky trash pickup date, which is going to be on March 17th. I'm going to turn down here to see what these people have put in their front lawn. Sometimes people stick something out for the bulky trash pickup that's actually pretty good. What is this? This doesn't even look like trash. This looks like some coolers. Some coolers and some containers. A big bunch of stuff. Now, somebody who resells stuff on eBay would probably be interested in this junk, but not me. I'm just interested in filming it. And maybe somebody can see that little treasure. But you see people go and pick these things up. There's women in their SUVs will stop and they'll get out and they'll grab stuff off the bulky item pile. But once or twice a year, you're supposed to put all this stuff out. People put out sofas and mattresses and all kinds of old stuff that they don't think that they can sell. And they put it out beside the road. Usually people wait till a little closer to the pickup date to do it though. But I guess these people back here, they figured, well, this is good stuff. Somebody's gonna wanna pick this up and just take it. That's what people do. The bulky piles shrink down considerably by the time the city gets around to picking them up, because all the neighbors and people who run flea market stalls have gone through the neighborhood and picked out the treasures. I used, if you couldn't see, there's little quotes around the treasures. I personally, I don't know. I would have a problem using a used mattress. Laying in a used mattress, laying on a sofa that's been used, I'd have a problem with it. Oh, what have we here? It's Mr. Duck. Hey, Duck. Want to say hello this morning, Duck? Oh, she's making a nest. We have a duck. How you doing, Duck? How you doing, cutie pie? Say hello to the peoples. What are you doing? You got a bunch of feathers over here and some food? Are you living the good life, Duck? Let's get a close-up picture of the duck, because you're so handsome. How you doing, sweetie? Anyway, we'll leave him alone. This duck has decided to live beside somebody's house, and that person whose house this is has put out a little plate of, it looks like cat food. But I guess ducks are okay with eating cat food. It makes sense. There is a pond that's maybe about half a mile from here. There's a pond. So that duck has probably somehow managed to wander its way over here. Well, that's good. At least we had one wildlife spotting. Even if nobody was out walking their puppers this morning. At least we got to see a duck, which is better than nothing. Oh, and we got to see an old man too. The gray-breasted geezer with his razor-sharp gums. In his natural habitat. Yeah, I first saw that old fella a while back. I was driving along and he was waving like crazy at me. I thought, well, maybe he's in trouble. So I slowed down, I rolled down my window, and he was just waving. He was just, no trouble. He just wanted to say hi. I thought, dude, you're gonna make somebody crash one of these days. You know, there's such a thing as being too friendly. But whatever, you can't be mad at him because the guy's probably desperately lonely and waving like crazy at everybody. He's not quite as wavy as he used to be, but I think maybe he's learned that people don't really do that in the real world. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's where we will end this video for today. And we'll go ahead and upload it and see if anybody in the world watches it. But this is the Country Frog signing off.